Hey everyone, today is Thursday. I took 5 trades today and I lost on 3 of them. I ended up losing a significant amount of money today. The P&L for the day on my trades is a negative 1,684. Um, just really stupid mistakes on my part. And I made a commitment to myself that I would post these videos every day. So that's what I'm doing. But it's pretty shitty to share all these mistakes with all of you. Anyway, the first trade I took was by far the best trade of the day, and I was in the trade, and I didn't see it for the potential that it had, and I had a very small position size, and I took it off way too soon, just because I didn't believe it would continue to go lower. That's exactly what it did. So I took Microsoft. This was a great trade for me. I mean, it was really, my entry was excellent. I got in on this candle right here, right when it got to the top of the range, butting up against the closing range of yesterday. And there was no heat at all. I didn't take any heat. The downside to that is that I didn't add to my position, and I usually add to my position. And so I had a very small position. And as it started coming down, I scaled off and I took my last position off, I think, on this candle right here. So it broke below yesterday's low. This red line is yesterday's low. It broke below that. And, I didn't know that it would go further. So, of course, it went way further than that. It was an absolutely glorious trade. So, number one, I should have had a bigger position size because I had a very small position size. And secondly, I should have trusted all the indicators and all the patterns to know that it could have gone lower, and that's what it did. So, in any case, so on that trade, I made $510. That was the best trade I had today. All the others were worse. So the second trade was Intel. And again, when Microsoft went down, I figured, I probably got out close to the bottom. So maybe the market was ready for a bounce. And of course, that was dead wrong. So I got into the Intel trade on this bar right here and was in the green for about 5 minutes. And but then it started coming down, and as usual, I scaled in, assuming that it would just go down to the bottom of the closing range here, and then come back. But the downward pressure was too strong, so it came down below. I was scaling in. This was a disaster for me. It's just another one of these situations that I get into, and when it was below the closing range, I should have just cut the position. So anyway, I rode through all of this madness and ended up scaling out in this area here. But it came right back down again. So I ended up with a significant loss on this. Intel, I lost $987. The third trade I took, so here I'm kind of getting into almost like revenge trading. So, which is really, really stupid. So NVIDIA was holding up relatively well compared to the other semis. And again, I was still expecting the market to find a bottom and turn around and start coming back up. So I got into this trade right on this bar here. I was going to get in down here, but I was scared because I just had a significant loss. So it's too bad because at least this I would have had a little bit of margin. The way it worked out, I was basically underwater the whole time. And then it started collapsing down through here. So I had to take that position off as well. Took another significant loss on NVIDIA. The loss there was 972. So those two trades right there, I almost lost $2,000 on those two trades. Then I took Tesla, tried to trade with the trend. That was my objective in this case, was to trade with the trend. So I think I got in on this bar here when it made a new low and was green for 4 or 5 minutes. And then it came back up here and I didn't trust it. And then, it was already down 14% at this point, Tesla. So Tesla's had a really, really hard day. And so I assumed that this one would probably go against me as well. So ended up cutting this position for a relatively small loss of 323. And then the last trade I took was a very, very small, I wanted one win before the end of the day. And so let me see here. Yeah, so I got in during this little consolidation right in here because it was bullish and it looked strong. And sure enough, it did come up and I scaled out a little bit. But then this one went against me as well. So, I did make money. I think I made less than $100 on this. I made $88 on that trade. So all told, negative 1,684. A difficult day for me for sure. Here are all my fills. Here's the best trade of the day. So I scaled in just once and scaled out and took my profit. I made a good percentage gain on my capital investment, invested about 50% of my capital invested. But after that, it just got worse and worse. Here's me scaling into Intel. And finally, I just got out. Here's scaling into NVDA, just got out, scaled into Tesla, and then scaled out. And Netflix, same thing. So it's pretty bad day for me. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching these videos. If you want more content like this, then subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to be putting a yellow dot on all of the videos that have like good learning points on them. So if you want to learn the way I trade, then you can go to my channel and watch all the videos that have a yellow dot on the thumbnail. But I haven't even started doing that yet. I'm just planning to do it sometime soon. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.